Calm down. They're going to learn as they go. What does the outsiders want? You must stand strong. What is this? Oh, look. These gates can stand a lot from our shores. I am worried. They are outsiders.
May Bast guide us all.
Why are they doing that? Weird.
Bast, deliver us.
Welcome back, Zach.
Where's the damn... Oh, there it is.
Has no real hero.
Wakanda time.
Be honest. You just wanted to show off this suit.
As usual, I have no idea what you're talking about. I recognize the Avengers as allies of Wakanda.
Thank you. I hope we do you justice.
You will have to get used to keeping up with me.
That's my brother's version of a warm welcome. You will also have to get used to that. You finally agree to accept help, and it is from outsiders. That is not like you.
I am not accepting help. I am giving it.
Then let me send teams to the corrupted sites. Take the Dora Milaje with you when you confront AIM. Do something other than driving yourself headfirst into danger.
I am not just a king on a throne. I am the Black Panther.
Then show us you can be both.
I will. Avengers, I hope you have familiarized yourselves with the palace by now.
Your people have been most welcoming. I'd like to see more of Wakanda once Claw's been dealt with.
You're such a tourist.
A tourist? In Asgard, we call that adventuring.
It's an emergency transmission.
This is Okoye. You're being pushed back. We need assistance.
You cannot handle close forces alone?
He's not just Claw. He has turned our defense systems against us.
Impossible.
We've lost her signal. If Claw has broken the Kimoyo encryption, something is very wrong.
Then I think it is about time the Avengers see what the Black Panther is truly capable of.
It would be an honor to tag along.
Move fast. I do not like the idea of Claw hacking our technology.
Something's weird.
Sister, any news of Okoye?
She's still unresponsive.
Okoye can handle herself, right?
The Dora Milaje are the finest warriors in Wakanda. But even they can be surprised.
Let's hope for the best.
Okoye's last transmission originated nearby.
We will find her.
If our defenses are truly compromised, it will be a dangerous trek through the jungle.
No matter. I welcome the challenge. Stay together.
I am detecting heat signatures up ahead. Human and robotic in origin.
We will catch them by surprise.
Shuri seems worried about you.
Shuri has been overprotective since his father died.
I can hear both of you.
We will defeat them all. Join us, Avengers! Wakanda forever! Destroy them! We can rebuild them later!
Invaders' hacking technology is a nuisance.
Not just a nuisance, a legitimate security threat.
I'm receiving another distress signal. A tower has been hacked near the border.
Okoye, clean up stragglers. The Avengers and I will secure the other tower.
At once.
There's a cavern pass we can use to reach the other tower.
This Claw's no run-of-the-mill goon.
He will pay for his transgressions.
If they can't get into the Vibranium Mount, what is AIM trying to do out here in the
Vibranium ley lines stretch outward from the mound itself, most concentrated in Wakanda. Claw has found a way to extract that vibranium from the groundwater. finished. Yeah. We are approaching the shortcut to Fort Han Garrison.
Use the pressure plates to activate the terminal to our secret passage. I may have put a timer on it just in case you got too cocky.
Our passage, is it? I remember you saying I was not allowed.
If that were true, you would not even know about it. I was not about to make it easy for you. Get to the console in front of the waterfall quickly, or it will disappear again.
A no boys allowed, keep outside would have worked just as well, sister.
Bring the pain, people!
You should keep the timer. Makes things interesting.
Now that I know you like it, I won't.
Claw's men are here.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, you gotta be
That was impressive.
Thank you. Shuri, how did Claw's people get inside the pass?
They must have stolen Kimoyo beads. I will track the ones they used. Shut them out of the network.
This will take us near the border. Shuri, any word from the hack tower?
I'm having trouble getting through.
Apologies for the turbulence, Your Highness. I'm still familiarizing myself with your little network.
Is this the man who fancies himself the general of a corporate army?
Ulysses Claw, at your service.
When I find you, I will have you begging for mercy you won't receive.
Better hurry then, Orphan King. I won't wait forever.
He's toying with us.
Brother, I know where he is.
As do I. The Kimoyo Network Control Center.
That sounds bad.
If Claw gets full access to the network, it means he could cripple our communications. Or worse, turn all our technology against us.
Change of plans. Avengers, run!
Have you met this Ulysses Claw in person?
Not yet. Which he should be thankful for. Here we go again.
What the? Doesn't make any sense. Would I die? Why did I die?
Here we go again.
Stay down.
Sometimes you gotta run before you can walk.
They keep scoring lucky hits.
Don't worry, I got you.
Are you okay, brother?
It's fine. Let's keep going.
Looks like we're clear.
You! Ha!
More corrupted vibranium.
Have you met this Ulysses Claw in person?
Not yet. We should destroy it. The spire, shielded when in this state.
Those things are not easy to get rid of.
Indeed.
More of Claw's men.
They must be joking. They are getting too close.
Here's an energy boost.
My patience is short.
Corner pocket!
Father, guide me! Itself. Boss watches over us.
Yep. I still got it. Got a couple toys just for you, Panther.
Clawsmen, they've taken over the garrison.
Fight well, Avengers! Repel these interlopers!
I see you've met the welcome party.
What have you done to our men?
Don't worry, they didn't suffer much.
Another one down.
Come. Every second counts. We are heading down to the control center. What of the other towers?
I sent a Talon jet and Okoye and her team are on their way. But Claw has left me completely blind from here.
Then we shall be your eyes.
And my claws.
We have arrived.
Power everything down before Claw takes full control of the network.
Much appreciated.
Why is the power still on?
It's Claw.
Sorry, I can't stay. Men, charge!
They are targeting the Komoyo server banks. Without them, there is no Komoyo network.
And no way to get it back online until we build new ones. You have to stop them.
Avengers! With me!
His men are attacking the access points. I need you to keep them away while I try to get back in.
I can access the turrets from here. That will buy us some time.
You could also overcharge the generator. An EMP would disable Claw's forces for a short while.
It would take down our turrets as well.
Until you can reactivate them, yes. Just make sure they don't destroy the access point before I get them back.
Leave that to me.
Protect the saddlebags at all costs!
Our network was shut down.
Attack formation!
Ooh, just barely.
It didn't have to be like this, my liege.
You have no more men.
There are always more men. And now I'm inside every system you rely upon. Give me your vibranium, and I won't turn your technological utopia against you.
Return what you have stolen, or I will take it with blood.
How about I talk to the little girl in your ear? Ask if she can see sense. Oh, I bet she's beautiful in person.
I have a message for you people. See Wakanda and die.
This isn't over.
I don't understand why you let him do that.
Get to higher ground!
I would have just killed him.
Shuri, we need to evacuate the borderlands. Bring them all into Berenzana.
Why did he let him touch that damn remote? I don't understand that. Mission complete.
Brother, I have sent out the evacuation order.
We can use the conference center to house refugees. As for Claw, no one will steal from Wakanda while I rule this land. Sister, what news of the border tribes?
The evacuation is nearly complete. The final tribes are being moved to the conference center as we speak.
And the Jabari?
The Jabari were pleased to hear that Claw compromised our evil technology and will reward him with a quick death should he ever set foot in the mountains.
How generous.
Hey, so if Claw crippled your, paraphrasing, hyper-advanced super internet, are we still safe here?
Birnanzana is in full lockdown. No one enters or leaves the city without my permission.
We may have lost the Kimoyo network, but the palace is still running on a private hub. My lab remains functional.
That means Claw's advantage is smaller than he might expect.
Claw believes Wakanda relies solely on its technology for protection. My claws will prove him wrong. Okoye, has your team returned?
Yes, my king.
Good. I will meet you shortly.
An evacuation is now in progress. Affected areas include all villages along the southern border. Please report to your community leaders for further instructions. Remain calm. An evacuation order is now in effect. The Benenzano Conference Center is now operating as a temporary shelter for villages displaced by the AIM incursion.
We are evacuating everyone we can. I have Nix working on automated farming as a stopgap until they can return to their villages.
Excellent. Keep me posted. It is my duty to protect Wakanda from the likes of Claw. I hate that he has already done this much damage. I am glad you are here, Romanov. Your knowledge of AIM will be instrumental in Wakanda's retaliation.
Thank you for having us. It means a lot, especially to Steve.
I would not dare turn away an old friend of my grandfather. Such bonds must be honored.
And when the world's at stake, where will your honor lead you?
Wherever the fight takes us. You have my word. What is the status of the mound?
Secure. Mines are functioning at full capacity.
Keep eyes on it. Claw is here for our vibranium. We cannot allow it to fall into his hands.
Please remain calm. An evacuation order is now in effect. The Benenzano Conference Center is now operating as a temporary shelter for villages displaced by the AIM incursion. evacuated temporarily to the Benin Zone of Conference Center. Please see your community leader for further instructions. Evacuation is now in progress. Affected areas include all villages along the southern border. Please report to your community leaders for further instructions. Please remain calm. An evacuation order is now in effect. The Benin Zone of Conference Center is now operating as a temporary shelter for villages displaced by the AIM incursion. evacuated temporarily to the Binnenzano Conference Center. Please see your community leader for further instructions. An evacuation is now in progress. Affected areas include all villages along the southern border. Please report to your community leaders for further instructions. Please remain calm. An evacuation order is now in effect. The Binnenzano Conference Center is now operating as a temporary shelter for villages displaced by the AIM incursion. By order of the Black Panther, all southern border villages will be evacuated temporarily to the Binnenzano Conference Center. Please see your community leader for further instructions.
Mic on.
An evacuation is now in progress. Affected areas include all villages along the southern border. Please report to your community leaders for further instructions. Please remain calm. An evacuation order is now in effect. The Binnenzano Conference Center is now operating as a temporary shelter for villages displaced by the AIM incursion. By order of the Black Panther, all southern border villages will be evacuated temporarily to the Binnenzano Conference Center. Please see your community leader for further instructions. An evacuation is now in progress. Affected areas include all villages along the southern border. Please report to your community leaders for further instructions. Please remain calm. An evacuation order is now in effect. The Binnenzano Conference Center is now operating as a temporary shelter for villages displaced by the AIM incursion. By order of the Black Panther, all southern border villages will be evacuated temporarily to the Benenzano Conference Center. Please see your community leader for further instructions.
Mic on, mic on. Mic on. Link established. Mic on.
An evacuation is now in progress. Affected areas include all villages along the southern border. Please report to your community leaders for further instructions.
Mic on. Link established. Mic on.
An evacuation order is now
Mic on.
The Benenzano Conference Center is now operating as a temporary shelter for villages displaced by the AIM incursion. By order of the Black Panther, all southern border villages will be evacuated temporarily to the Benenzano Conference Center. Please see your community leader for further instructions.
Mic on. Mic on. Mic on. Mic on. Link established. Mic on.
An evacuation is now in progress. Affected areas include all villages along the southern border. Please report to your community leaders for further instructions. Please remain calm. An evacuation order is now in effect. The Benenzano Conference Center is now operating as a temporary shelter for villages displaced by the AIM incursion. been zone of conferencing now. Please see your community leader for further instructions.
I am glad you arrived safely. I need you and your sword sisters to escort everyone into the city. Our shield will protect them.
As you wish.
You have something to add?
Your decision to evacuate the borderlands has been a controversial one. Some believe you are scared of Claw.
Have you lost faith in me?
I did not say I agreed with them. But any man capable of bringing down the Kimoyo network is a bigger threat than we first anticipated.
I will bring Claw and his thieves to justice. You have my word.
What?
King T'Challa, may I have a moment of your time? It is of the utmost importance.
I hate it when he does that.
Welcome back, sir.
What you need?
Ah, you are quite the archer.
That's what people keep telling me. Not that your opinion doesn't matter. It matters a lot. Of course.
Pop it in the face.
I am glad to have your aid.
Thanks for having us, Your Highness.
What is this?
Has your curiosity finally got the better of you? Perhaps you will reconsider your thoughts against superstition, as you call it.
That is your domain, sorcerer. I have other pursuits.
Pursuits.
The Misasaki. My bonds have grown too weary to chase the mighty Panther to the palace.
So you claim. Now tell me what you need.
It is what you need, my king. I am saddened to know you have not sought my counsel in these trying times.
Bast walks with me, Zalvari. We will deal with these foreign invaders through blood, sweat, and metal. I have no need for your dark magic.
Oh. Then what of your Kimoyo network and the technology it turned against you? You should embrace your spiritual side, not continue to neglect it.
Enough. I will call upon your wisdom when needed. Until then, enjoy the comforts gifted to you.
As you wish. May you walk as swiftly and strongly as Bast, my king.
We must assess the damage to the Kimoyo network. A warm welcome indeed.
My king.
May Bast watch over us.
The Misasaki.
Ready, my lord.
We've had no reply from the River tribe. We will know more.
Please remain calm. An evacuation order is now in effect. The building zone of conference is now operating as a temporary shelter for villages displaced by the AIM incursion.
did you see Princess Shuri storm out of her lab like that?
She is panicking, like the rest of us.
Will we be able to restore the
And I can see why you'd fight so hard to protect this place. Especially from guys like Claw. That guy sure is a blemish on the... well, Flemish. Nazi father, Belgian citizenship. Studied in Delft, of all places. Delft.
Dr. Banner, does Shuri have you helping with network repairs?
Well, first, I'm trying to just make sense of it all. It's a bit of a rabbit hole.
Ah, yes. My sister does not always comment her code. It is quite frustrating.
Is it true that the palace is the only place still connected to the Komoyo network?
I am not sure. I am unable to reach my sister.
Are we ready to go? I've been able to find a faint distress signal.
Claw is everywhere. And now we cannot rely on the Komoyo network. I will do everything in my power to stop him.
Do you think we will have to evacuate? My king.
Communications are not responding across the Kimoyo network. All southern villages
The Jabari must be loving this city.
My lord.
Yeah, I thought I can get in.
Bast has blessed us.
I used to sneak in to sit on this throne as a child. The reality is very different from the childhood fantasy.
Where did I put my... Oh, there it is. What a nice surprise. A fellow tinkerer in my shop. Oh, that is fine. Maybe later. May Bast guide us all.
My lord?
I've been able to find a faint distress signal. Shuri's orders.
Meet the lab technician in Shuri's lab.
By order of the Black Panther, all southern border villages will be evacuated temporarily to the Benin Zone of Conference Center. Please see your community leader for further instructions.
King T'Challa.
Captain, are your Avengers ready?
Say the word, and we'll move out.
Ah, good.
An evacuation is now in progress. Affected areas include all villages along the southern border. Please report to your community leaders for further instructions.
Hello, my king.
Please remain calm. An evacuation order is now in effect. The Panther Conference Center is now
I'm good.
operating as a temporary shelter for villages displaced by the AIM incursion.
I need to allow technician share his lab. Okay, I did that.
By order of the Black Panther, all southern border villages will be evacuated temporarily to the Benin Zone of Conference Center. Please see your community leader for further instructions. An evacuation is now in progress. Affected areas include all villages along the southern border. Please report to your community leaders for further instructions. Please remain calm. An evacuation order is now in effect. The Benin Zone of Conference Center is now operating as a temporary shelter for villages displaced by the AIM incursion. By order of the Black Panther, all southern border villages will be evacuated temporarily to the Benin Zone of Conference Center. Please see community leader for further instructions.
We will know more once we gather intel from the field. We've had no reply from the River tribe.
The network is likely down as well.
Did you see Princess Shuri storm out of her lab like that?
She is panicking, like the rest of us. I wonder if she needs to consider a backup plan to the Kimoyo network in the future.
Kimoyo network?
If this claw character destroys all of it, we won't have
An evacuation is now
Sir?
You have spoken to many of my people. What have you learned?
Well, a lot of people lost touch with their families. Some even believe they won't have a home after this is all over.
Houses can be rebuilt. Belongings returned. Lives, however.
By order of the Black Panther, all southern border villages will be evacuated temporarily to the Benin Zone of Open Center. Please report to your community leader for further instructions.
Supposed to be off. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing.
Communications are not responding across the
My
Kimoyo
king.
network. All southern villages remain in the dark.
Is it true that the palace is the only place still connected to the Kimoyo network?
I am not sure. I am unable to reach my sister in the city. My mother.
Calm down. An evacuation is now in progress. Affected areas include all villages along the southern border. Please report to your community leaders for further
Are we ready to go? Dami Sasaki, the Black Panther.
Whatever you need.
Please remain calm. An evacuation order is now in effect. The Benin Zone of Conference Center is operating.
You could not resist, could you, my lord?
Clint Barton. Whispers say you have traveled to the future.
By order of the Black Panther, all southern border villages will be evacuated temporarily to the Benin Zone of Conference Center. Please report to your community leaders for further instructions.
May Bast guide us all.
Ready, my lord.
Will we be able to restore the Kimoyo network?
It's frustrating.
An evacuation is now in progress. Affected areas include all villages along the southern border. Please report to your community leaders.
hear that Claw compromised our evil technology and will reward him with a quick death should he ever set foot in the mountains.
How generous.
Hey, so if Claw crippled your, paraphrasing, hyper-advanced super internet, are we still safe here?
Birnanzana is in full lockdown. No one enters or leaves the city without my permission.
We may have lost the Kimoyo network, but the palace is still running on a private hub. My lab remains functional.
That means Claw's advantage is smaller than he might expect.
Claw believes Wakanda relies solely on its technology for protection. My claws will prove him wrong. Okoye, has your team returned?
Yes, my king.
Good. I will meet you shortly.
Superstition, as you call it.
That is your domain, Sorcerer. I have other pursuits.
Opinion doesn't matter. It matters a lot. Of course.
Thank you for your...
My lord.
Houses...
Studied in Delft.
Not bad.
Distress signal from Bandia. We are heading out soon. Princess.
May Bast guide us all.
I simply feel like... Are you truly a god?
Are you warrior wield the might?
We are evacuating everyone we can. I have Nix working on automated farming as a stopgap until they can return to their villages.
Excellent. Keep me posted. It is my duty to protect what... What is the status of the mound?
Secure.
I am glad...
Rising like legend. Time to go to
By order of the Black Panther, all southern border villages will be evacuated temporarily to the Binanzano Conference Center. Please see your community leader for further instructions. By order of the Black Panther, all southern border villages will be evacuated temporarily to the Binanzano Conference Center. Please see your community leader for further instructions. further instructions. Please remain calm. An evacuation order is now in effect. The Binnenzano Conference Center is now operating as a temporary shelter for villages displaced by the AIM incursion. By order of the Black Panther, all southern border villages will be evacuated temporarily to the Binnenzano Conference Center. Please see your community leader for further instructions. An evacuation is now in progress. Affected areas include all villages along the southern border. Please report to your community leaders for further instructions. Please remain calm. An evacuation order is now in effect. The Binnenzano Conference Center is now operating as a temporary shelter for villages displaced by the AIM incursion. By order of the Black Panther, all southern border villages will be evacuated temporarily to the Binnenzano Conference Center. Please see your community leader for further instructions. An evacuation is now in progress. Affected areas include all villages along the southern border.
Alright, I'm going to bed. Early late, and I can't figure this crap out. Y'all have a good night.